Hey everyone, welcome back to Cheddar Business. This is Closing Bell. It's estimated that nearly 1 million people will be living with Parkinson's disease in the U.S. by 2020. Many of those diagnosed will experience a change in speech or speech difficulty. The Parkinson Voice Project has developed a two-part speech therapy program designed to help patients strengthen their voice. Joining us now is Samantha Elandary, who is the CEO and founder of the Parkinson Voice Project. Samantha, great to have you here with us today. Talk to us about Speak Out and the Loud Crowd.
Yes, Speak Out and the Loud Crowd. It's a two-part therapy program developed by Parkinson Voice Project that helps people with Parkinson's regain and maintain their speaking abilities. About 90% of people with Parkinson's will develop speech difficulty sometime during the course of their illness. And what's even more serious than that is that aspiration pneumonia due to swallowing difficulty is the main cause of death in those with Parkinson's. So the muscles we use for speaking and swallowing are the same. So speech therapy is very important for people with Parkinson's.
It's amazing because you actually started this organization from your home over a decade ago. How has it grown since that time?
It's actually been 20 years since I started working on this plan. It was in 1999, and it took until 2005 to start the nonprofit Parkinson Voice Project. And now we are replicating our program. Actually, we are the only nonprofit organization in the world solely focused on improving the speech and swallowing of those with Parkinson's. We started in our clinic in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and now we are training speech-language pathologists all over the country, steadily moving international so that people with Parkinson's everywhere will have access to the treatment that our patients have here in Dallas.
It's amazing work that you and your team are doing. Obviously, there are health benefits to this in the program, but what about the social impact that you're seeing as well?
It's huge. The second part of our program is called the Loud Crowd. The first part is Speak Out, which is one-on-one therapy with a speech-language pathologist. And then patients transition to the Loud Crowd, where they get to meet with their peers, other people with Parkinson's who are also struggling to keep their voices strong. And it's like a support group, but it's led by a professional. And so along with the speech exercises, they get support, encouragement. At Parkinson Voice Project, we actually lead 12 different types of loud crowd groups every week. So you have your group of young onset patients who are still, working full time, raising teenagers, and then you have your great grandparents in a different group. And it's a great support for all of them.
And how do you train those who are helping with this project?
Well, we train speech-language pathologists either in our clinic with the workshops, or our training is available online. So that's how the international clinics have been able to get the training too. It's a 10-hour training course on Speak Out in the Loud Crowd. And then also Parkinson Voice Project provides all of the therapy materials that these professionals need. So anytime a speech pathologist completes the course, he or she receives the therapy kit. And in addition to that, our donors have committed to providing a Speak Out workbook to every person living with Parkinson's who is going through Speak Out. So we want the therapists and the patients to have the tools they need to get their speech and swallowing better.
Australia, Canada, Finland, Greece, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, New Zealand. My goodness, 13 countries is where you are already positioned. What is next?
Oh gosh, we want to be all over the world. So we just need to get the word out. But right now, we are going to be providing grants to 150 speech therapy clinics that are going to be replicating our program. Thanks to our donors, we raised over $2 million over the holiday season in order to help these other clinics get started. So most of those are U.S. clinics, but we do have a few international clinics that applied, and we hope that next year we'll be able to do the grants again and provide some more grants internationally. But something that we're working on is translating our materials. Right now, the program is translated into Spanish. So our next step, I guess, is that we need to translate the therapy materials in different languages and then just start forging ahead that way.
Right, and you've already trained more than 1,600 pathologists here in the U.S. This program, how do people find out about it, get access to a trainer?
Yes, well, we have a lot of information on our website at parkinsonvoiceproject.org. So there's information about the in-person and online workshops. That's the best way to learn about the program. And of course, they can always call our clinic, and we're happy to talk to anybody and help them through the whole process.
Amazing. Congratulations on all your work, and thank you for being on with us this afternoon. Samantha Elandary is the CEO and founder of the Parkinson Voice Project. Thanks.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, coming up, an award-winning women's clothing line is putting its money where it's